Hey everybody, it's Linda, and I just wanted to come on and share a little project I've been working on for the last few weeks. Um, I call these my Gayle Ephemera books because the inspiration for these books came from Gayle Augustinelli, and I'll link her channel below if there happens to be some person in the world that doesn't know who she is. I think most people do, but I'll link her channel below just in case you don't know who she is. So anyway, the first one I'm going to show you, I'll show you my big one first so I can get it out of the way. This is for my larger, taller trims and lace digitals. These first ones are Roxy Creations, and I don't have it full yet because I don't have that many, but as you can see, I put these big pockets in here so that it'll hold all my taller things. And I used 2 pieces of scrapbook paper, 12 by 12 papers, and I attached them together here and made a spine. Then I put pockets on both sides here, and then I put in 2 signatures. And what I used for the paper was these refill sheets from an old scrapbook. So I don't even know, maybe they still make them. I don't know, I haven't looked for them in a long time, but I got these at the thrift store, and I've used it for all kinds of stuff, and I'm just about out. I think I have 1 or 2 pages left, but they're nice and sturdy, and I thought they made pretty good pages. So I may go back and put a little strip of paper across here just to keep them from flopping around. I'm not sure yet if I'll do that. I don't know if I actually need to. These are printed on label paper, the 8.5 by 11 labels that you can buy, mailing labels or whatever you want to call them. Anyway, and these don't have, yeah, these do too. So these are all, and then in the back here are ones I just printed on plain paper, and they don't have any, they're not stickers. So, but anyway, I have 1, 2, let's see, I put 3 pages, and then I glued these together and made a pocket here. You can't see them. And then a pocket over here, and I haven't put anything inside of my pockets. And I don't know if you've noticed, but my paper is a little shorter because I was going to do something different. And then I changed my mind, but I had already cut my papers and already put them in. So I just left them. I wasn't going to go and change it all again. So anyway, they're in here a little shorter than now I would like for them to be, but I'm not going back and switch them. I put 2 little pockets here and here, which I don't think I'm going to be using at all. I thought I would, but I don't think so. So I may put a couple more pockets right across here. These are Gayle's trims here, digital trims, and here. And then back here in the back is the same way. They're just printed on plain paper. And then I have plenty of space for others. Once I get some more, I just haven't, just don't have any others to put in yet. And so yeah, that's it. And for my spine, I just used a piece of, actually it was a leg from pants that I'd cut off that belonged to my husband. And it's kind of a canvas type stuff, real sturdy, so I used that. And then I put a strip of paper back here and ran my sari silk through it. That way, if it gets really fat later and I need to make a longer closing for it, I'll be able to do that. Right now it works just fine, and I really like it. I think it turned out pretty good. And then this one is for my stamps, and for this one I used the same paper on the inside, and I did a closure the same way, just made it a little bit different, but I can still switch it out. And I put some trim down here on the bottom of this one, and a little flower up here, a little doily with a button. And then I sewed all around it, which I'm not very good at sewing, so it doesn't look all that great. But anyway, this is what I keep my stamps in. And for this one, I used vellum, and that's what Gayle used in hers. And I made different sections, like this is for my flowers stamps, and I left some space for when I get some more. These are my birds, and I left space for those. And down here I have some little little insect stamps, and then over here I started doing colors. So I have browns and reds and oranges. These are kind of just odds and ends, different miscellaneous stamps, I guess, different things on them. And I skipped over and then started my my colors again. So these are my blues and greens and kind of magenta color and purple. And then I have Christmas stamps on these 2 pages. Kind of nature themed on here, and then flags and patriotic type stamps here. And then back here is just an assortment of different things. There's people and occupations and states and just, you know, different things. And the same with all these, just an assortment. But I have a place now where I can keep all my stamps. Now these back here on these pages are stamps that were torn off of envelopes. And I started taking them off, and then I thought, no, I think I'll just leave them on. That way, if I want to use them for collaging, I can do that, because I have some that's got pretty good size papers on them and different things. So anyway, that's those. And yeah, and I used some Tim Holtz paper for this. And then on the outs, no, I didn't either. This was a cardstock that I bought years ago at Michael's, and it was 8.5 by 11. And so this is just the, I sewed 2 pieces together because I wanted them to have, I wanted to have a, because they were plain on the back, and I wanted to have something on the inside. I didn't want it to be just cream colored. So that was for that. And then I didn't tell you, but for this I had this old farmhouse paper that I got a long time ago, and it's Farmhouse Paper Company, and it's called Market Square, I think. Market Square Barbershop Paper Pack. So I used some pieces of that on my big trim folio. That one's for my stamps. And then this one is for other types of ephemera. And I don't have it filled up yet either, but it's made the same way as the trim one is made. It's just a smaller one, but it's just cut down. I think it's like 9 inches here, and then the 2 12 by 12 pieces are, you know, sewn together. And this was a Tim Holtz, some Tim Holtz paper that I had, and I don't remember what the name of the paper line is. But I have my labels and different smaller ephemera that I don't have. You know, it makes it easier to find. And this is different people in here. This is, I think all this is Roxy Creations. And this is, geez, I can't remember. I thought I put a little piece of paper in here that said Figaro Designs. That's what it is. These are, I think, Roxy Creations, her little doily packs of digitals. And then back here, this is Artsology, and I think this might be Artsology also, but I won't swear to that, but I think it is. And then these are just empty vellum pockets for other types of ephemera. Here I have some flowers, butterflies, birds, and I'm not exactly sure where I got these from. I printed them out on some what do you call it? Clear paper. I forget what you call it. Anyway, that's what I printed it on. Can't remember everything. And anyway, that's my book, and I did put pockets in here. I didn't put any vellum on a couple pages. I ran out. Didn't get any on that one. And then there's another page in here that I didn't get any on, but I have to get some more vellum before I can finish. I didn't get any on these two pages here. And because I really goofed up and I left my template, I forgot to take it out, so I used some washi tape along here just so it doesn't show. So yeah, that's about it. That's what I've been working on for the last few weeks, and I'm happy for the way that they turned out. I like them, and I left room to grow in them, and I can change out all my ribbons to, this is seam binding here. I can change them all out when they grow and get big and fat, which they aren't right now. So anyway, that is my project share for just to show what I've been up to. And I thank you for watching, and I'll be talking to you soon. Bye for now.